Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it is time to play. Back in Evospace, we've got our initial Coke setup or Coke production setup. We could, let's see, all our crafting finished. Let's craft some lights. Boom, boom, boom. Get a bunch of those crafted up. We've got lots of copper. We're doing pretty good on copper. I'm probably going to jinx it and we'll run out. But let's go ahead and see if lights don't help our situation out a little bit. We can always move these. But it'd be nice to see what we're doing. We should get some crafted here in a second. While we're waiting for them to craft, let's go pick some more research. Now we're getting a little thinner on what we can do with just the basic computations, but there's still a fair amount here. Let's do, how about the fluid dumping? We're going to need that once we get into the more advanced copper processing and we start washing the ore and refining it. Let's get that going. All right, waiting for my lights here. Am I behind a bunch of stuff? Yeah, I'm behind a bunch of all those belts and things. All right, well, we got 2 to get us started. So there's our, heat transfer. That looks a little goofy. But the only other option is to put the furnaces underground completely. So we could do that. We'll think about it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Like I said, I do record several episodes in advance, so it might take me a little while to respond to that feedback, but we're going to have a lot of episodes in this Let's Play. At least that's my guess. So, yeah, don't hesitate to provide some feedback. We can always rework some of this, and we're going to be building more factories as we go. So, yeah, I'm anxious to see our first little nuggets come out of here, just to know the whole process is working. Looks like we're about to get them in 17 seconds. And then this might do us okay, and then we'll just focus on routing this ore down to the mine. The other option would be power. I mean, heat. You could use heat pipes all the way down there, but those are super expensive. I think they're more expensive than the belts. And then down the road, we can do electricity. Hey, check it out. There we go. It's our first little nugget. First little nugget of Coke. Nice. Might be a little slow. We may need to scale this operation up. We'll just see. Let's take a look at the crafting menu just to see if there is how we transport electricity. I mean, we got this cable. Oh, I think I have done this cable. So eventually, once we get a lot of electricity going and we get generators to generate electricity, we can, we might be able to just use cable instead of these belts and moving the coal around. Let's take a look at that. Do we have the ability to produce electricity at this point? Okay, this guy does, right? The compact generator. And we've used this. I thought we did use this once already. Maybe not. Yeah, we use this for the computer. So we could do that and use wire. Now, I don't know if this cable, it does look a little strange when you route it. Let's, we got so much stuff queued up. I apologize for that. Let's make some of that. And I'll show you what the potential issue is. It looks a little strange when you're going up and down hills with it. You don't attach it to power poles. It kind of works like a pipe if I'm not mistaken. But we'll give that a shot once it's done crafting. So we could just generate the electricity up here and make this a power plant. And then once we get down there, either convert the electricity to heat and keep our heat pipes, right? Because we're going to need heat for these furnaces no matter what. Or, let's see. Yeah, we need electricity into heat. I don't know that we have that yet. Let's look at the crafting menu. Okay, similar. Okay, coke oven. Fluid furnace, furnace 2. This one produces heat, but it burns solid fuel. And I imagine this furnace does too, burns solid fuel. Macerator, radiator, Stirling engine. So I don't think we yet have a way of taking kinetic energy and turning it into heat, or taking electricity and turning it into kinetic energy. So I don't think we have those things researched yet in order to be able to use this wire, but I could be mistaken. Let's look at the tech tree again. We got to pick one anyway. There's an electrical switch that literally just gets us a switch. Distributed computing multi-tool. Heat transferring. Radiator consumes heat. Heat conversion. That's heat into kinetic energy. Basic machines, lamp. Nothing. Power generation. Kinetic into electricity. We want to go the other way, or we want electricity into heat. So it might be this guy right here, the electric furnace. Uses electricity and produces heat. So that is how we would need to convert back. But we can't make that yet until we have circuits. That may be the next thing we want to try and automate is the circuits, so we can start going through these researches. Let's just pick research real quick here. I'm just going to pick the clay just to get it going here because I'm just sitting here wasting time. Then we've got an electric engine. This gets us kinetic energy from the electricity. So eventually we'll think about it. We'll be moving electricity around with wires potentially. And if we need heat, we use the furnace. If we need kinetic energy, we use the electric engine. And if we need electricity, we just use the electricity we're producing. The smelter can also use electricity. So eventually that's where we're going. But yeah, I'm stuck right now, I think, moving that coal all the way down with a belt. I think I'm stuck with that. I can't use wires because I just don't have a way. I don't have a way of converting that back into heat. All right, let's take a look at the blocks we have. We should be able to go up and down. Do we have like a splitter or something? Oh, it may be automatic. It's been a while since I've done this. Let's experiment. We're going to extend this block out if I can. Nope. Let's go one more and then we'll bring it down. And again, we can change this up later as well, but this will be our initial attempt. I'm putting these here just so I don't fall off of this thing, because I'm sure I will. Do that. Boom. Let's see if we can hop back up here. Cool. That didn't take long to fill up. Once we got going, it filled up pretty quick. That's going to keep this flowing. Everything looks good. Okay, let's do our conveyors. Boom. Boom. Okay, we come out this way, and I think once I place one here, now I'm going to right click and hold it. And let me try another thing here. I'm trying to get it to rotate. Now with the lights, I was able just to right click and it would rotate it. Looks like it's a little different here. I want this guy facing down. Okay. I think we're Bear with me. So that's down. Let's see if that actually works. No, we don't like that so much. No, that's pretty horrible looking, right? What is up with that? Not quite right. Okay, there's our little nugget. Let's try it again. I'm going to go ahead and put the conveyors on our hotbar here. Position 6. We'll see if I can remember how to rotate these guys. I'm going to right click, and I need to hold it apparently because it brings me in here. Right click and then pick one of these directions. Okay, that looks right actually. Now I'm going to rotate with the R key to the down position. Boom. There we go. See how it creates it automatically creates like I don't know what you'd call that. Some type of distributor. And I can actually, I think, route multiple directions if I want. Anyway, that gets us down. Now we need to come across again. So let's right click and right click again. See if I can't get this the way I want it. Rotate. Almost. There we go. Something like that. Eventually, we want to come down this way, right? So this is where we're headed. Kind of like this. And we could chew through some of this hill and carve out a path. Let's do it. That way we're not having to do too much zigzagging up and down. Create a path through here. Okay. Again, I think we'll get a faster mining drill, I hope. This thing is slow on the basalt, and it is really slow on the lava. When we hit that lava, I was doing out of the copper mine. Wow, was that slow? Yeah, here it is. Slow. Lava is very slow to mine by hand. All right, I may be going too far down. Okay. We got a little ways to go. I can see where we're headed. I'm a little bit stuck. Okay, let's drill our way out. That's good. Drop some more of this so we're not falling down. Make this 3 wide. Very good. And back to drilling. There we can see where we need to hook up. Yeah, eventually we'll be able to use electricity, and that may be a little easier. Again, though, when we do the wire, and I'll show you because I have some. Maybe we'll do it right after this. Once we get this hooked up, I'll just show you what the wire looks like when you join it together. Last time I tried it, it was a while ago. I wasn't real crazy about how it looked, but we'll just see. All right, back to our bricks. We need to craft more, of course. Let's do that. Still have a lot of stone that we picked up. And while we're doing this, we're still mining stone over there. So we're going to be in good shape. And copper is being mined right now. That's all good stuff. All right. Yeah, we still got a little ways to go, I think. But we'll come off the hill here. We'll come out. maybe get to ground that's a little more level. All right. Okay, extend our brick here. Very cool. All right. Yeah, we're just about there, I think. Let's extend the brick out a little bit more, and then we'll head up and see if we can't get these guys to meet up. Boom. There's that. Let's pick a research while we're here. How about filtering pump? Sure. Get that moving. And I'm thinking one more kind of snake. So let's grab our blocks, pop one there, and kind of do something like this. All right, that worked out just about perfect to where I wanted it to be. And again, we need to come down the middle here. Let's see, I've got plenty of belts. Let's get those down here like this. Yep. And then we can even place this one. And now I may have to hop up on a block or something to place that. But let's do these. These will be easy. Should be easy. That's that. And now we can kind of build ourselves up if we want. I'll show you. Just escape out of here. Let's grab the building blocks. And you can just do the whole jump in place routine. Jump, place, jump, place. Now maybe that'll help us place this guy because this one's a challenge. Eventually, I'll get the hang of it. But there's a trick to getting this thing to orient the right way. Where is it? R. R. That's kind of it, but I think we need to rotate it in the other direction. Yeah, like this. Did that do it? I need to. There we go. That is what I was looking for. Boom, boom. We can hop down here. I think that's going to do it. I think that is going to do it. Cool. While that stuff's making its way down here, I need to pop down one more conveyor, or not conveyor, robotic arm. Let's place it. Boom. Our build queue is empty. Let's make some more of those arms, robotic arms, while we're thinking of it. So we have them when we need them. 10 more of those. And let me grab some more copper. I love it. I love that we have this in here. We are chewing through it, though. At least this episode, we've been really chewing through it. I want to make more heat pipes. How many do I have? 32. That's not actually too bad. How about conveyors? 25. Let's do 10 of each and 5 more robot arms just for good measure. All right. Now, while that's coming over here, I'm going to go ahead and change us back to morning time so it's not too dark. Let me show you what the wire looks like if we were to route wire down here. Let's see. Okay, it starts out with a single little ball. And then it connects kind of like a tube. See there? So I guess if you had that next to a brick wall, it's not as bad, but it just looks kind of funky to me. But that's how we move electricity around the map. And having it just on its own, floating there, it kind of looks like a pipe. Whereas the belts, I don't know, something about the belts I kind of like the way they look a little bit better. Anyway, but eventually we're probably going to be using this wire when we move to more like electric power throughout the factories. But we'll just save these for later. All right, we are now kind of infinitely powered. Not infinitely, maybe. Yeah, it may actually keep up. Eventually, this will drain out of all the coke that's in here. We'll just let this run. I don't need it, so I'm not going to grab it because I don't want to fill my inventory with it. So eventually, it'll find its way in there, and then we can reclaim that storage box. Pretty cool. Not too bad. I think we have an initial setup, and it looks like, at least for the few machines we have now doing the coal processing, this is going to be just plenty of plenty of coal. In fact, it can probably supply another mine. Let's look at, we talked about needing circuits at some point. So if we look at the tech tree, the J key, we're going to need these advanced computations. And I believe that's the next one. I can just center click on that. And we can do the cheapest way that we can make this, or the easiest, the earliest, is just by providing circuits into our computer. It takes 10 seconds and 5.5 kilowatts of power. And we get 3 tiny advanced computations out of it. As we improve our circuit production, we'll get more computations out of it, and research will go faster. But we need to kind of start with these circuits. So let's see what's involved in making those. So it looks like in order to make circuits, there's only really one recipe. You can deconstruct things. These are all deconstructors. So yeah, if you want to break things apart, you'll get the circuits out. But the only way really to construct them from scratch is we need circuit boards and we need copper wire. So circuit boards, well, copper wire, let's do copper wire first because I think that's going to be easy, right? In order to make copper wire, there's only one way to do it. And you run it through an assembler and you get 2 wire for every ingot. So that'll be easy to set up. We already got the ingots and we can make these assemblers pretty easy. Let's hit the backspace key. Let's see what it takes to make the circuit boards. Circuit boards take a wood plank and a cutting machine. We already made cutting machines, right? I think I got a couple of them in my inventory right now. But we need wood. And in order to do the wood, we need to set up that whole routine with the water, the atmospheric condenser, and then the auto farmer, and that'll get us wood. And then we run the wood. Let's see, wood. Yeah, this wood, these logs, we run through a cutter and we get 4 planks out of that. So that won't take much. And then once we get those circuits, there's a whole bunch of stuff that needs the advanced computations, I think. Let's see, a bunch of these, right? And then as we go further down, there's some sprinkled in here that also need the advanced computations, the basic and advanced. So that's going to unlock all kinds of research and more tiers for us. And I think those circuits, let's go back to the circuits. I think these are going to be an input into the higher level circuits. So I'm not positive. Let's see. This is saying what uses circuits as an input. Circuits can be used to produce what? So let's see. Signs. We're looking for other circuits here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they can't be used for other circuits. I don't see them being used for that in these constructors. We can make assemblers, constructors, deconstructors. We can make the computer level 1, right? We use them to produce the advanced computations. And then by hand, we can make a bunch of stuff. But no, I was wrong. We cannot use those for the next level circuits. So let's go back, hit the backspace key. Let's see, when we want to get to advanced circuits, let's see how those are constructed. Over here, how do we make them? Silicon in a circuit makes an advanced circuit. So that didn't show up. That should have showed up in here. Did I miss that? I guess I did. Maybe I did. Okay. Yeah, maybe I went right by it. But now it's showing it. Silicon plus a circuit gets us the advanced circuit. All right. And silicon wafer plus the advanced circuit gets us the processor. And then a quantum processor, or a processor plus a quantum circuit gets us a quantum processor. So interesting. Okay, quantum core plus a circuit board gets us the quantum circuits. Anyway, we need to make circuits. And we're going to need to make these boards. Wait a second now. These are the advanced circuit boards. We just need regular circuit boards. So let me escape out of that. Escape out of this. So the copper wire we'll take copper bars out of one of these lines and make copper wire. And now I'm just thinking, where do we want to do that research? Because we can set up the circuit board stuff pretty easy. Again, if we look at that research one last time, I just want to see these circuit boards. We just need planks. Yeah, wood through a saw is it. Planks through a saw gets us the circuit board. And the circuit board plus the copper wire gets us the circuits. Easy. We do have wood up there. I don't want to kind of leverage that. It's fairly easy to set this up, wood production. So I'd rather not have a bunch of extra belts snaking around using this wood. So let's see, where could we do it? And where do we ultimately want to have that computer set up that's going to do the advanced calculations? I think we can have multiple computers running, pretty sure. And they don't necessarily need to all be in the same place. Let's pick another research here. We'll do scaffolding. So say copper wire comes out this way. We clear this out. How are we doing it on the map? Well, we're heading into coal. I don't want to build on top of that coal deposit. So we could send... How do we want to do it? We could go out... I guess we could go out this way. And maybe on this little island or this little stretch of land here, where I was thinking of originally doing the coke production, maybe that's where we do our circuits. So that would involve setting up wood production and then bringing wire over from here somehow, over and around this way. Let's find a spot. How about here? Let's start placing a little platform. And maybe this becomes where we do the wood. Very cool. That's fine. And I don't think we can build in like 2 dimensions here or 3 dimensions. I can only do one row at a time. I wish I could just kind of now back up and get a whole platform built in one click. All right, we've run out of material. I'm going to head back to our main factory and grab some more stone. We should have plenty over this way. But yeah, this episode we made some progress. Look at that. We've got all of the coke routed. Now our whole copper operation should be pretty maintenance free. We can come down here and you'll see what the little service area looks like with the lights at night. I think that's kind of cool. Eventually, yeah, we may put walls down. I don't know if there's windows. That would be kind of cool if you could look out. But yeah, I think that looks kind of neat. You know, the lights are they look okay on the ceiling. They're not as great, in my opinion, when you put them on the ground facing up like little light posts. But I did pop them on top of our what are these things? These automatic hammers. They're kind of floating there. So from a distance, you you don't notice they're floating. But I think that lighting looks kind of cool. At least having this area lit up at night. In fact, we can go full nighttime. I guess that's full nighttime. That's not too terrible. But yeah, I think that looks kind of neat with the lights. Not too bad. And then we started putting a little bit of lights up here. And we can place some more. You just kind of light the pathway here if we want. But it's all optional. You know, it's just up to whatever you want to do. I think they look kind of neat. Very cool. I don't know, something like that. You can always make it look nice later on too. I don't want to put them on. That one might not be a bad spot. Anyway, that's it for this episode. This is Glidercat signing off, saying thanks again so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying this journey. I really enjoy this game, Evospace. It's kind of casual. There's no enemies. There's no real hurry. There's no pressure. There's no damage. I'm standing on lava. I'm not in any trouble. So yeah, it's a fun game. Hoping to have a nice long Let's Play on this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you have suggestions, again, I do record several episodes in advance. I'm kind of stuck doing that just given the limited times I have available to actually do recording. But do comment, and I read everyone, and I will try to apply whatever feedback you provide. But yeah, let me know what you think so far. All right, I'll see you in the next episode.